dress, shirt, pants, shirt, pants. Hey guys, welcome back. So I've got another try on haul for y'all today. So I've got some more goodies from Target to share with you. Target is just like killing it with cute fashion stuff right now. So couldn't resist. I was just in there kind of looking around and I ended up trying on a bunch of things and just went ahead and took some pictures and some videos so that I could do a little try on for you guys. So yeah, lots to share. So let's jump on in. Okay, so first off, tried on this little band tee. Super cute. It fit well. It was comfortable. I like that it has kind of a vintagey older look to it also. It's kind of a little bit burnout. Well, the fabric's not burnout, but the writing and the graphic on it is a little bit worn and grungy looking. So I love that. Love it paired with these jeans. These jeans are not from Target, but I will try to remember to link them down below for you because I think they are super cute and I love those jeans. How's my battery already about to die? I gotta switch that out. But anywho, super cute band tee. I really like this one. Next is this super cute kimono. I loved this. I love the length of it. I love the design. It's kind of a little bit pinky, burgundy, cream, just a pretty cool tone, sort of a color story to it. It is pretty open on the side and just kind of attaches at one little spot. So it's kind of a more like breezy sort of a kimono. I mean, this would be great worn over anything. A dress, shirt, pants, shirt, pants, over a swimsuit. Lots of options, just a really cute kimono. This brand, so impressed with it. It's really, really good. There are tons of things in this try on that I tried on from this line, and it's just so good. So this was super cute. Again, from that same line, this little yellow top. I am totally about the yellow right now. I think yellow is so fun and happy and just a bright, fun color. This is gathered, kind of a little bit gathered under the bust and then sort of flows away, but it has really pretty embroidered detail to it. Kind of little like puff sort of sleeves. They're not super puffy, but they puff out a little bit up on the shoulder and then go down to almost the elbow, but just has that cute little embroidered detail to it. Kind of a gauzy sort of a fabric to it, so nice and flowy and loose and comfortable, and I really liked it. This little dress was really pretty. I like the length of it. It's an above the knee dress. On me, I'm just under 5'6", so it's getting close to the knee, but it's not totally to the knee, so it's not, but it's also not super short. So I like the length of it. Kind of has this really pretty open neck, so really draws the attention up to your face, so that's pretty. Again, that same kind of light, cool toned sort of a color story with it. It's kind of a light blushy pink, or like kind of like a light lavendery pink, and then kind of a deeper purple. It has just this sort of boho vintagey sort of a look to it, little tassel details. It has longer sleeves to it, and it's just pretty. It's pretty and comfortable. This dress is really pretty. I think it's supposed to be a maxi. I'm not really sure if it's supposed to be a midi or a maxi, but it kind of hits in between the two on me. This is very pretty. Again, I like the kind of boho, floral sort of a print to it. It just has a little bit of a hippie vibe to it, and then kind of a banded, different kind of a pattern along the bottom. It does have a little kind of like a button sort of a situation up at the top, and then a little tie at the waist, so it has nice kind of waist definition, kind of a little bit flowy sleeves. Again, just a really soft, comfortable fabric. It feels like that sort of rayon fabric, but a nice version of it, kind of a gauzy rayon sort of a fabric. A lot of this line had that, and it's just comfortable to wear, but also not crazy revealing. And also the fact that they are in patterns, I think that really helps too. But this is very pretty. I kind of wish it would have hit me in a better spot, like one or the other, but I do really like the pattern of it. This dress I love. This one came home with me. This is a sleeveless dress. Again, great length on it. Getting towards the knee, but not quite to the knee, just a little bit above the knee. This one is kind of more of a navy sort of a pattern to it, and then it has a really cute pattern detail up at the top. Slightly kind of like an umpire waist, just a little bit of an accent or gathering there, and then kind of flows away. Overall, it's a pretty flowy cut to it, but I like it. I feel like there's still some structure to it, and just the nature of it being sleeveless and then where it hits, I think it just works. It's kind of that flowy sheath sort of a dress. I just love the color story of it too. I love that light blue with the navy. And again, it's just really soft and comfortable and has little kind of crisscrossy details up at the top. I tried on a couple of jumpsuits. So this first jumpsuit, I was really torn with it. I do think this is really cute. As far as jumpsuits go, I'm really picky about jumpsuits, and this one was one that I was really considering. It is, again, that soft sort of a fabric, pretty pattern to it, has little tassel-y details, has kind of some waist definition, has pockets. The only thing was it was a little bit low cut on me, but I would just maybe wear a bandeau or something, so that's not a make it or break it. But the buttons on this one were really hard to get open. And I thought, with a jumpsuit, like, what if you gotta go to the bathroom and you can't get your buttons open? Like, what happens then? So that's really the reason that I didn't get this one, because I like the pattern of it, I like the fabric, I like where it hits. It's kind of a crop sort of a jumpsuit, but it was really just the buttons. But maybe it's just like my fingernails was making it difficult to get in and out of the thing, but I thought it was cute. This dress is one of those that I think will look adorable on some people. It's just not my particular preference because of the wide sleeves. I just don't have the hourglass figure to kind of be able to balance out those sleeves, but somebody with more of an hourglass figure, I think this would be really cute on, because it has a very, it almost reminds me of like Anthropologie or something. It kind of has that sort of a look to it to me. It's a stripy sort of a dress, got a ruffly detail at the bottom, gathered waist, and then a tie at the waist. And then the pattern, the lines just kind of go in a nice flattering sort of a pattern to them. So kind of like chevron up at the top and then up and down along the middle part of the dress and then horizontally along the bottom. I love the colors of it, that it's kind of a muted coral, very pretty dress, kind of a thicker, comfortable cotton, it feels like, or maybe like a linen cotton sort of a blend to it. It's a very, very sweet dress. Really just the only thing for me were the shoulders on it, but I think this would be really cute on a lot of people. This is another dress that I was really torn on because I really like it. There were so many things that I wanted to get because there are just so many cute things. So this is Universal Thread brand, and it's very gathered. This dress is, I think, overall a maxi, and it's very gathered at the waist, and it was kind of again, a linen cotton sort of a blend to it is what it felt like to me. So it just felt very light and comfortable, like it would be great for a hot day, because it feels like it was that breathable sort of a fabric to it. It was lined on the bottom, which is great. I actually think even the top was like thick. You couldn't see through it. So I think it might have had the 2 layers on the top as well. Kind of almost like a halter sort of a cut up at the top. Really, I mean, I was trying not to buy all the things, but I really, really like this dress. It is very kind of billowy up at the top and very gathered at the waist, and then pretty voluminous along the bottom too. So it definitely gives that kind of shape to the body, but I love the colors on it with the kind of reddish coral and the light blue. It has that contrasting look to it. It just has that sweet sort of boho look. It's really, really a pretty dress. And I forgot to mention that it also has slits up the side too, so that kind of helps with the easy breezy sort of a dress for those hot days. So here's another jumpsuit. So I didn't like this pattern quite as much, but the buttons were easier to get into and out of on this one. So I didn't end up getting this one, but I was tempted by it because I liked the cut of it, I liked the fabric, I liked the little tassel-y detail, same as the one I showed you a little bit ago. Same sort of situation. So same sleeveless detail, same v-neck, same little tassel, gathered at the waist, pockets, cropped length on it. Really the only difference is the pattern and then also the button type. So I like the pattern on the other one better, but I like the buttons on this one. But great for those hot days because it's that really nice sort of a fabric and just cute. So next things, these were a different day. I went back and tried on more stuff just because there were more things that I wanted to try on and show you guys because there was just so much cute stuff. Okay, so this shirt, this is from that same brand. I can't remember the name of it. Something Rose, what's the name of it? I took a picture so I could tell you. Knox Rose. So again, this is from Knox Rose. really soft. I mean, this feels like pajamas sort of fabric to it. If this were a dress in this fabric, I would think it would be a little bit revealing as far as showing your panty line or something like that, but I really didn't notice that with bra line. I didn't notice that happening. I think there's enough happening with the details of the shirt that kind of distracts from that. If it was a solid shirt, maybe it would be more obvious, but I ended up buying this shirt because I liked it so much. It's kind of a grungy gray sort of a color. It sort of gathers a little bit up by the neck, so that's a pretty detail. It has little lacy details up at the top and then lacy details under the bust, a little ruffly detail. So it has kind of like a grungy burnout sort of a look to it. And it's just pretty. It's like boho and a little bit grungy too. So I loved this one. This shirt is super cute. So I tried this on in green. I don't think I took pictures or videos because for some reason the green looked a little strange on the chest. And I think it had to do with the burnout with the darker color. Where it was sitting was a strange placement. So I didn't get the green, but I got this blushy color, this kind of lavender blushy color. So pretty because it worked with this one. It's less of a contrast, I think, with the light color and then the kind of burnout, weathered, worn sort of a look to it. So it's a lacy detail up at the top, V-neck, kind of a gathering detail around the chest area, and then little lines that go down the front, kind of little gatherings. So just really pretty detail to it. Goes a little bit longer in the back. Easy breezy, comfortable for hot days. It's just a pretty top. This one I was tempted by. This is a really pretty top. It is kind of a balloon sort of a cut to it, so it's a little bit more voluminous and then ties at the waist. Had little button detail down the front. I loved the lacy detail up on the shoulders, and it had kind of a gathering and sort of bell sleeves to it, so that was really pretty. I like the pattern on it, that it's a black with a light, again, kind of lavendery pink sort of floral design. So yeah, just pretty details. I mean, I feel like that's so much of this brand is just pretty details. Lace, fabric, pattern, so many things happening. It's so pretty. And even the neckline on this is really, really pretty and flattering and brings your eye up. So this is a very, very nice top. P.S. Timothy was with me on this try on, so you might see him in the background on some of these pictures and videos, and he was making me laugh. He's so fun. This is a little plaid top. It is cute. It has cute details on it, little embroidered details, buttons down the front, a tie at the bottom. It's sleeveless with a little kind of open neck situation. So again, it kind of brings your eye up. I liked it. It was more of just a true cotton sort of a fabric to it. So that would be great for hot days. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for, if you like that, I think this is very cute. I didn't end up getting this, but I think it's very cute. If you like that kind of boho, slightly a little bit country, kind of a tweak to it, this one's really, really sweet and very pretty. I tried on some shorts. So this first pair I tried on, these are in a 00. I tried on the 00 and the 0. I liked them both. I felt like the 00 worked better on the booty because sometimes going a size up can almost give you a little bit of a wedgie situation. And I feel like the wedgie situation wasn't happening as much with the smaller size of the two. So that's the one that I liked better. It has really pretty pockets. So that's kind of the main thing to this pair of shorts are the pockets. They're kind of defined. It's a darker blue sort of a wash to them. I don't remember the length, the inseam length. I think it was maybe 4 inches. I think it said that they were 4 inches. Did I take a picture? Let me see. Well, I took a picture and the hanger is directly clamped over where it says something inseam. I think it was a 4-inch inseam. So not super duper short, but also not midi or Bermuda length either. It was moving towards short shorts, but I think it had enough length on it that I still would have felt comfortable in these shorts. Nice, stretchy, comfortable sort of a fabric to it. Love these shorts. These came home with me and I actually ended up getting them in a 00 and a 0. I was kind of in between and I think that they both work. The 00 just kind of fits a little bit more snug, but the 0 obviously has a little bit more room because it's a size up, and I didn't feel like it was going up my butt and giving me a wedgie. It just had a little bit more room to it. I love everything about these shorts. I love the lighter wash. These also come in a darker wash as well. I'll try to remember to link those for you too. It's got just a super cute kind of raw hem to it, but kind of a thicker raw hem to it. Little tiny bit of distressing. It's a really soft, comfortable denim. These were super affordable, like $17. I love the length on them. They have more length on them. I would guess these to be 4.5 to 5 inch inseam on them. I think that they were about mid-rise, which I really like. I just thought that they were so great. Oh, technically it says that they're high-rise, but I mean, there's different definitions of high-rise and mid-rise. I would consider these more mid-rise, but I just think that they are great shorts. If you like a little bit more length, these are awesome. Right on this pretty dress. It's kind of a rusty red-orange sort of a color. This dress has a separate lining in it. It is attached, but it's a separate entity, if that makes sense. It's kind of attached up at the top. And I appreciate when dresses come with the lining inside or a separate piece or something. Really, technically, I like it if it's just attached in all one piece. Whereas this one is actually a separate thing, but just seamed at one little spot. So I appreciate that they're trying to give a little slip with it, basically. But I find it hard to get into those dresses. Like I feel like I'm going on a journey to like find my way through the dress. So it was a little bit of that. I put it on and I was like, what's happening? And it's because I had the slip all in front of my body. I wasn't actually in the slip. So if you can get in the thing, it's pretty. It has little embroidered details that are kind of a cream color up on the shoulder, a little sort of umpire waist, ruffly detail along the bottom, embroidered sort of details along the bottom. This was that kind of gauzy rayon sort of a fabric to it. So it's very pretty. And the lining is there. It was kind of a low lining, so I would probably still wear it with a bandeau just to have that coverage, but it was in there. You just had to get into the thing. Love this jumpsuit. This just looks like, I don't know, Miami Vice or some 90s something or other. It's just an adorable jumpsuit. And I think that everything about this is genius. I really like the pattern of it because it has that 90s, 80s, 90s sort of a pattern to it. It is a really soft fabric, but not revealing, just a comfortable kind of rayon-y, gauzy sort of fabric. V neckline, little colored detail. It has sleeves to it, a gathering at the waist, buttons down the front. It does tie, and there is a little opening that you can kind of sort of see your tummy, but if you tie it pretty tight, you really can't see that. So I don't think I'm gonna probably wear this with an undershirt every time. Probably not at all. I don't think I'll worry about it. But it is there, just an FYI, but it's not like it's your tummy's totally exposed or anything like that. But this is genius because it buttons so easily that it's really easy to get in and out of your jumpsuit. So you can actually go to the bathroom. So that's nice about it. It's not difficult to open buttons. It has pockets to it. It's a cropped length, and I love it. Another little jumpsuit here. This one is by Universal Thread. So this is kind of more of a linen-y sort of a fabric, a thick linen. And it is a stripy detail, a halter neck. It does tie, so I think it would take me a little bit to like sit there and try to like tie myself into the thing, but it wouldn't be impossible. I mean, I just, have to tie a bow. I mean, that's, the only thing with it. But I thought it was pretty. I like the way that they did the stripes. It goes this way, and then there's a little like separate piece around the midsection, so kind of dividing the sections of the body. Cute little pockets that go the opposite direction. It's cropped on it. A pretty little jumpsuit. Like if you like stripes, this is pretty. This one's fun too. I told you, I liked so many things. So this is a light chambray jumpsuit, and it is again cropped. It, I believe, zipped up. Yes, it zipped up in the back. I was able to zip myself into it. Timothy started to try to help me, and I was like, no, I have to be able to do this myself. And I was able to do it myself, no problem. It has, it's kind of sleeveless. And normally looking at this on the hanger, I might go, ooh, that looks like it's going to be too, like, out on the shoulders. But it really didn't. It just, went totally across the shoulder. So fit really nicely, was gathered at the waist, had a little tie, has pockets to it. It was a thicker, sort of a chambray, but thicker and softer. So really nice fabric to it. Did seem like it could get wrinkly for sure. You can see that it's wrinkly along the bottom, but I think it's really pretty. I really, really liked this jumpsuit. Almost bought this one, Timothy. Really liked this one on me. This is, again, a linen-y sort of a fabric to it. It is more spaghetti straps, but they are adjustable straps to them. And it has that kind of like lift along the bust, like next to the strap. So I like that. So it gives a good amount of coverage there. I didn't feel exposed on the chest or anything like that. Still had coverage. And of course you could pull it up higher, which would give you even more coverage. The buttons are nice. Gathered waist, little tie, had pockets, sort of some like gathering at the back. So it was comfortable to move around in. It is kind of a cream color and sort of a light chestnutty sort of a brown striped pattern to it. I would wear nude underwear with this. It wasn't super thin or super see-through, but FYI, I mean, probably TMI, but I was wearing darker underwear that day, and when I really looked, I could see it, but it wasn't super obvious. I really had to look for it, but that's just an FYI. If you get this, I would just go into it knowing you're probably gonna wanna wear nude underwear with it. This is just a comfortable, cute midi dress. I just like this because this is one of those, I don't know, are they called like patio dresses where you can just like throw it on and you just lounge out on your patio? Because apparently, is that what people do? That they lounge out on their patio in their patio dresses with their little pina colada or whatever? I don't know, I don't do that, but maybe people do. This is a cute dress that might work for that. It is a V neckline, kind of little cap sleeves on it, gathered at the waist just a little bit, but it was still kind of a looser overall cut to it. So kind of a looser overall cut, little ruffly detail along the bottom. This was a thicker sort of a fabric to it. So kind of a thicker cottony, I would say maybe like a cotton gauzy sort of a combination to it. So it did feel thicker, but didn't feel like it was gonna feel super hot. I really liked this dress and was very tempted to get this. I think this would be cute belted, but I liked that it was a little bit oversized too. I liked the way it fit that just as it is by itself as well. And last thing was this little dress, and this one's fun. This is really kind of different because it's a plaid sort of a pattern to it, but just the way that the top is done is different. It kind of has a little added band up at the top, and it sort of like has like a geometric sort of a cut along the top. Thicker sort of straps to it, which is nice because I think you could probably wear your regular bra with this, which I really like. And it just kind of really draws your attention up at the top. It's a little bit strange, sort of a geometric cut to it, but I kind of liked it because it was sort of a little bit something different. And I like the color too. It is kind of a dark navy and then a corally red and then white. But it wasn't see-through. It had kind of a thicker lining to it, and it was just soft and comfortable. No pockets on it. It was kind of looser until you belted it, so that gave it kind of some shape to it, but it's just pretty, so pretty. Oh, I forgot one. This, I'm not wearing my right size. I think I'm wearing a 4 in this one, but I wanted to show it to you because I think this dress is really pretty. So it is denim. Y'all know I love denim. So it's a denim dress, and it kind of has cross detail in the back, a zip up the side, gathered sort of defined waist to it, pockets on it. It's a thick denim. Kind of almost looks like a structured overall dress, and that's why I liked it, because it had the look of kind of an overall dress, but it has more of a flattering cut to it. Because it wasn't my right size, it was showing all kinds of bra, but I think if you got it in your right size, I think you could still wear a regular strapless bra, not a regular bra, but like a strapless. I don't think you would need pasties or anything like that with it. But it's just fun. I love denim, so this is a fun denim dress. Whew, I have been talking for a long time. So those are all the goodies that I have to share with you today. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video, and I hope it was helpful for you. Please hit a thumbs up if it was. Let me know down below what you think about these items. What was your favorite thing? What are your thoughts on them? I would love to know that. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!